Hey guys, welcome back for another video. Today I just wanted to rate all the makeup that I bought at Sephora in 2020. I thought this would be a fun way just to kind of like share my opinion, what I think was worth it, and also kind of to like reflect over my own purchases throughout the year. So let's just jump in. Okay, so I'm going to try to put pictures of everything I'm talking about up on the screen. So the first thing that I bought was the Farsali Mini Liquid Glass Radiance Serum. And I finished that up. I did like it. I don't think that it's like a must-have, but I don't think it's a bad product. I don't know. I probably won't buy it again, but I would rate it like an 8 out of 10. Okay, the next thing I bought was the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer, the stick one. It's actually a repurchase. I do really like that product, so it's like a 9 out of 10. The next thing I bought was the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow Blush. I actually ended up selling that. I didn't love it. I bought the like more pink one, so I think the color just like wasn't my jam. But maybe if I bought the coral one, I would have kept it. But I did like the formula. I just wish there were more colors. So I think I'm gonna rate it like a 6.5 out of 10, maybe a 7. I don't know. It's not a bad product. It's just expensive, and I didn't love the color. The next thing I bought was the Bite Beauty Changemaker Micellar Foundation. This is a repurchase for me. I bought this foundation like 4 times already, so definitely a 10 out of 10, one of my favorite products for sure. And then I bought the First Aid Beauty KP Bump Eraser, again, another repurchase. I do really like that product. It's a 10 out of 10 from me. Okay, and then I bought the Sephora Favorites Mini Hydration Set. I did think that set was a really good value. I bought it for the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, which I used up and really liked, so for me, that was like a 10 out of 10 set. And then I bought the Pat McGrath foundation, which I ended up decluttering. I just feel like that foundation made my skin look so dry when it like wasn't dry. So for me and the price tag, that's like a 3 out of 10. It's like, it was not great for me. And then I bought the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. I still like that. I'm still using it. It's like an 8 out of 10. It's a pretty good sunscreen. And then I bought the Fenty Beauty Cream Blush in the shade Rosé Latte. And I didn't love this formula. I also don't know if I love this color. I feel like it kind of went on patchy and just like didn't blend well for me personally. There are other Fenty products that I really like, but this one just, I didn't love it, so it was probably like a 4 out of 10. And then I bought the Artist Couture, the Supreme Nudes eyeshadow palette, and I love that palette. I still have it. I still use it. It's not going anywhere anytime soon, so I think that palette's a 10 out of 10, especially because it's $40, which I feel like is less than a lot of high-end palettes are going for these days. And I feel like the value is there. Like, I really like all the shades. Like, it's a really great palette. And then I bought the Gucci lipstick. And I really like it. I really like the packaging. I do like the formula. I don't use it all the time, but I have to say I think that that's I don't know, a 7 out of 10. I guess it's so expensive. I don't use it that much, but it's not a bad product, you know, so 7 out of 10. And then I bought the Innisfree Super Volcanic Clusters Pore Clearing Mask. I do like that mask a lot. I think for the price it was like $15. It's like a pretty substantial jar. I still have it. I'm still going through it, and I think it works really well, so that's a 10 out of 10. I like that product a lot. And then I bought the KVD Vegan Beauty Everlasting Blush in the shade Honeysuckle. I still have that. I don't wear it super often, but I do like the formula. It's very like soft and blendable, and it doesn't like go on patchy or anything, so I'll give it an 8 out of 10. And then I bought the Hourglass Ambient Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette, and that I would rate a 10 out of 10 across the board. I think it's so beautiful. I think that if you can afford it and you have the chance to get it, that I don't think you'll regret getting it. I think it's a very, very beautiful highlighter formula. I also bought the Laneige Hypoallergenic Cica Sleeping Mask, and I don't love that product. I still have it, but it's never a mask I really feel like reaching for, and I haven't used a ton of it. So to me, that tells me I don't really like it that much. I'm not sure what it is about it that I don't like, but I would probably give it like a 6 out of 10. And then I bought the Touch in Sol No Pore Bloom Primer. And that's a repurchase for me. I love that primer. I think it's so beautiful. So that's a 10 out of 10. Oh, the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I bought mine in the shade medium, and I'm not sure if it's just like too dark for me or what, but I did end up selling this bronzer because I feel like it blended like very patchily on my cheeks, and like, I don't know, I don't really have that problem with bronzers typically, and like, I really love Charlotte Tilbury powder, so I don't know why this was different. I might give it a go in the light shade in the future, maybe in the next sale or something, but yeah, I didn't love it, so it's like a 6 out of 10. I feel kind of bad saying that because I do really like Charlotte Tilbury products. Next, I have the Natasha Denona Bronze Eyeshadow Palette. This is a beautiful palette. I think it's gorgeous. For me, it's probably I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's not a palette I reach for that much, but I think the quality is there and it's very beautiful, so 8 out of 10. And then I bought the Tower 28 the Save Our Skin spray. That was also a repurchase. Or was that me buying it the first time? I'm not sure, but I have owned that product twice and I do like it. So I've given it a 9 out of 10. I bought the Pat McGrath Labs lip pencil in Supernatural. I've completely gone through a Pat McGrath lip liner before, and this was a purchase I used my like Sephora gift card with, so it feels bad buying these like higher end products. But I don't know, I like it. I think it's very expensive though, so I think it's a 9 out of 10 because I think they would be a better price at $22 instead of $28. But I do think it's a really beautiful formula. Okay, next I bought the Perricone MD High Potency Hyaluronic Intensive Moisturizer, and I don't love it. I think it might be too hyaluronic acidy moisturizing for my skin. It's too much, I think. Like I can use it like once or twice a week, and I feel like it's supposed to be something you use every day, so it wasn't a great purchase for me, but I did want to try a new moisturizer. I'll eventually get through it, but I don't know. I don't love it. So it's probably like a 6 out of 10 for me. I don't think I would recommend it. And then the Milk Makeup Vegan Milk Cleanser. That cleanser is awesome. I really like it. I bought it on sale, so it wasn't as bad, I guess, because it says it's $21. I'm not sure if that's the original price or the price I paid. I just really like that cleanser. I would buy it again. So it's like a 10 out of 10 for me. And then this is an order where everything was like a fail. So I bought the Makeup by Mario Master Secret Glow highlighter, which is really just like Vaseline in a pot. It was not a great product. Like I thought, like, not that I didn't think it was going to be sticky, but I thought it was going to leave like kind of a glow like this on my skin, but like wet looking, you know? Like I knew it would be like wet, but I thought it would leave a glow, but it left nothing. It was just not, it just didn't look great at all. So I don't know, I ended up returning that. It was like a 0 out of 10 product for me. It was horrible. I don't know. No. And then I bought the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Creme Brulee, which was too dark of a shade for me. I was hoping that it would work, but it was just too dark, so I returned that. And then I bought the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Face Palette. I really do like Hourglass powders, but the face palette, I think it's sold to you as like it's such a great value, but only if you can use all the shades in it. And like, not that I can't use all the shades in this palette, I can. I feel like the quality is not the same as the individual powders, you know? Like, so while it is like a better deal for 6 pans, it's like not actually a better deal. So I don't know. It's like a 6.5, 7 out of 10. Like I don't hate it and I kept it, but overall I don't think the value is actually there for what they're trying to sell it to you as. I bought the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Vanilla, and that's more of a right shade for me, and I do really like it. I think it's a really nice concealer, and I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I think it's pretty nice. And then I bought the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, just bought the mini, and I really like it. I've been wearing it on days where like I need my makeup to last a long time, or if I know we have to go out and like I'm be wearing a mask for a while. I've been using that, and I really like it. I think it really holds your makeup into place. It's kind of like really like a hairspray for your face, and it definitely has a scent to it. It's not unpleasant, but it does have scent. I think it's like a 9 out of 10. Pretty nice. And then I bought the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Highlighter Wand in Peach Gasm, and I like it a lot. I think that it does leave your skin like really glowy and beautiful and healthy looking, and kind of just like you, I don't know, spend a week at the beach or something. It's really beautiful. I would give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's a little pricey, and I don't think there's like a ton of product there for what you're getting, but yeah, I think it's a pretty good product. Then I bought the Laura Mercier Caviar Eyeshadow Stick in the shade Copper. I love the Caviar eye sticks. I think they're really wonderful. I do think they're a little expensive. They're $29 each, but they do last a while. I don't think you need all the shades. I would just pick like one or two you really like, but that's a 10 out of 10 product for me. I really like it. And then I bought the Sephora Favorites Lash Stash set. Yeah, I think that was a good value. It was $48. I buy the Lash Stash pretty much every year, and it's like an 8 out of 10 for me. Like, some of the mascaras I'm putting in my giveaway because I've already used them, and I'll link my giveaway below if you haven't entered yet. I'd love if you did. And I don't know, I do think it's good value, so it's like an 8.5 out of 10. The next thing I bought was the Lawless blush in the shade Vintage Love, and I like it. It's a really soft, nice formula, and I think that it is worthwhile. I don't know, I do like it. I mean, I think if you like blush that you would like it. It is more expensive, $29, so I'll give it a 9 out of 10. And then I bought the Natasha Denona Mini Retro Palette. I'm going to rate this one a 7 out of 10 because I don't love the colors as much as I do in some of her other mini palettes, but the quality is still there. It's still a nice palette. So it's a 7 out of 10 for me. And then I bought the Bite Beauty foundation again because, again, it's one I use all the time. So 10 out of 10. And then I bought the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation. I can't believe I said it all in one go. But yeah, I've used it maybe like 4 or 5 times now. And I would give it a 9 out of 10. I think it's really beautiful. I think it does like adjust to your skin. I bought it in the shade 140. And I think it's like a really good match for me. So I'm not wearing it today or anything, but I do really like that foundation. Okay, and then I bought the Natasha Denona Mini Zendo palette because I heard, I think it was Ashley Clady saying that it was like a really great pairing for the retro. And I do agree with that. I think they do go really well together. But again, it's like not necessarily colors I gravitate towards constantly. Like, I'm really more in like a neutral cool kind of mood. So I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. Yeah. And then I bought the Fenty Beauty Glossy Posse set. Yeah, I don't know. I really like it. So it was worth it. I think it's like a 9 out of 10. There's only one color in there that I don't love. So yeah, I think it's like a 9 out of 10. And then I bought Lawless, the baby one, eyeshadow palette. I haven't actually used that yet, so I'm not going to rate it, but it is really cute. And then I bought the Tower 28 mini lip set. My son has been taking them and kind of just strewing them about our house and putting them on his own face, but I do like the formula. And again, I put a mini one of those sets in my giveaway if you want to enter, because I do really like it. They're definitely like moisturizing and like they're kind of slippery, so like they're not going to last a super long time, but they are like a nice moisturizing formula. And then I bought the Jouer Champagne and Macarons face palette. Ugh. I did not love the bronzer in that palette. I thought, again, it went on kind of patchy, but the blushes and the highlighter were really nice. So I think it's like a 7 out of 10 for me. Like, if you have Jouer blushes or bronzers already and you like them, I think you would like this palette. But if you don't, you might be better off just buying a blush duo that you like. I think that's it for everything I bought at Sephora this year. Oh no, I did buy the Natasha Denona, the new highlighter. I like that highlighter. I don't think that it's too dark for me necessarily. Maybe in the dead of winter, but I don't know. I think it's like an 8 out of 10 because like I do really like her Super Glow and her original highlighter, and I would say I like those like a little bit better. Like the Super Glow highlighter is so pretty, but yeah, it's like an 8 out of 10. I do like that product. But I'm pretty sure that's everything that I bought at Sephora this year, and overall I think there weren't that many misses of products. I think I was really intentional about what I purchased and what I added to my collection, which made me feel really good because I wasn't just bringing in things I didn't want to get rid of. Like, there were a couple things like the Dior blush that I was really curious about, but I just ultimately didn't end up loving, which is fine. And like the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, not sure if that's a common problem people had the whole time, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like overall I spent my money very well for my makeup purchases at Sephora this year, and they're all products that I feel like I would get a ton of use out of. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd love if you subscribed and join me here. I have a couple more videos coming very soon, and I'd love if you entered my giveaway. There might be more giveaways on the horizon. I don't know, check back and see. But yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!